Obviously quite the scene here on Mercury Boulevard. What can you say about what happened here today?
So right now we're investigating an officer-involved shooting that took place here in the 1000 block of West Mercury Boulevard. I can tell you that officers were initially dispatched to the scene for a disorderly subject who was armed with a bat. At some point during the contact with that individual, that subject struck an officer with the bat and was subsequently shot by police.
What's the status of that person who was shot now?
That individual, he's an adult male, was transported to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Officers who were on scene immediately began life-saving measures as well.
Okay, so he is on the way to the hospital right now. And it looks like, I mean, based on where things are taped off, is the Hampton Volvo, is this where this happened?
It happened some distance down the road, still in the 1000 block.
Some distance down the road at a business, or?
It was at a business.
Can you specify which business?
Yes, it was the Winford.
Okay, so it was a dealership.
It was a car dealership, yes.
Okay. Do we know what circumstances led up to this person becoming unruly and having this encounter with the dealership?
I don't have those details to share at this time.
So I guess what happens next to the officers who were involved, or officer?
Of course, anytime there's an officer-involved shooting, both an internal and an IA investigation takes place. Both criminal and internal investigation will take place. Those officers will be isolated. Of course, we're going to provide medical treatment to the officer that was struck, and has sustained non-life-threatening injuries.
That was gonna be my next question. So it was a female officer. Is that what I heard you say?
A female officer.
And she is expected to be okay.
She's expected to be okay.
And she is the one that was struck. Is she the one that pulled the trigger?
I don't have those details to share at this time.
And I guess talk about what you guys are doing then right now, because obviously this is a pretty good sized scene, impacting traffic. Lots of police tape out here as well. So just talk about what you guys are doing.
Well, obviously, we're just going to engage in the preliminary investigation. At this time, we're going to secure the crime scene, isolate any witnesses, separate individuals that may or may not have been involved, to ensure that the investigation is thorough and of a high integrity.
And is everybody who was involved believed to be accounted for at this point?
Yes.
So no danger to anybody around here?
No.